Hi, and welcome to WorkExperience. My name is Mrs. Lamphere. I'll be your instructor for this course, even though you don't really even need an instructor. I just kind of am the one that keeps you on schedule and getting through this class so that you can earn credit while working at your job. So, to kind of give you an overview of what this class looks like if you have not taken it before, or even if you have, a lot of things have changed. So I'm going to first go over, I have the syllabus loaded here, but I'm going to go over some of the main points with you because there are some very, very important ones. First of all, again, this course provides an opportunity for you to earn credit towards graduation while holding a job. So pretty easy, but there are some things that are required from you in order to make this count. First of all, this is a semester-long class. Okay, it's not your typical 9-week block schedule. This will go from August until December, so keep that in mind. And this is also a pass-fail class. So you either pass or you don't. And in order to pass, you need to have at least 600 of the 1,000 points possible, which is actually really easy. So as long as you just keep on task and keep submitting everything I need from you, you will be fine. First and foremost, you must have, in order to enter into and stay in this class, you must submit a signed contract signed by you, your employer, and your parent or guardian. That's just letting me know that you actually do have a job, you're holding a job with a legitimate employer, and I need to approve that. So these contracts must be submitted to me by Wednesday, August 21st. Those who do not have their contracts submitted to me by that Wednesday, you will be dropped from this class. So it's vital that you get those contracts to me right away and no later than next Wednesday. So I'm giving you a full week and a half to get these to me, so there should be no issues with that. Along with that contract, after you have that submitted, you will start to then submit weekly time logs and journals. So you'll be submitting these weekly. And time logs and journals that are more than 2 weeks late will not be accepted unless you've communicated with me that and we've made different arrangements. Also for this class, you must hold a job where you are working at least 5 hours a week average. Okay, so you might work 10 hours one week and no hours the next week, but as long as it averages out to 5 hours a week, you're fine. So keep that in mind. And then at the end of the semester, you must submit the employer evaluation. That is also a required document. So if you get all the way through the course and you've submitted a time log every week, but you don't give me the evaluation, you will fail this class. So that is a must-have. Okay, kind of the course structure. Again, pretty simple. All you need to be doing is submitting those weekly time logs and journals. There are no live Class Connect sessions for this class. Because the class is at your work. So that's kind of our class time is while you're working. And all you need to do then is submit those time logs and journals to me, documenting that you are indeed working. Then you will submit those to the appropriate Dropbox. Again, the contract needs to be submitted by next Wednesday. I repeat this date several times just so that you are aware. Most of the contact for this class and communication is made through K-mail and the classroom announcements. So it is very important that you check both your K-mail and the class announcements very regularly. Requirements for this course, again, you must submit the contract by Wednesday, August 21st. The contract needs to be signed by your employer or your manager or whoever is your closest working supervisor. Same goes with the time logs that you submit. They need to be submitted by that same manager. Maybe it's a shift supervisor, whatever. It doesn't, I know it might not always be able to get your employer specifically, but whoever's kind of your closest supervisor needs to be the one signing these documents. Same with the employer evaluation. That's due at the end of the semester. So here's what the points spread looks like. This class in total, like most classes, is worth 1,000 points, and it's dispersed like so. This video assignment is worth 50. The contract's worth 50. Time logs are 25 apiece, but they're also with that journals, which are also 25 apiece. So there are 17 weeks worth of time logs and journals that you should be submitting. Then you have your employer evaluation that will be submitted at the end of the semester. And here's some information on how you should be saving those documents when you're submitting them to me, and my contact phone number down here if you have any questions. Okay, let's take a look at what your calendar looks like for this course. Again, it's a full semester long. So on the first day of school, which is today, hopefully you're watching this on Monday the 12th, you need to be watching this welcome video and then completing the assignment over the welcome video, which is over here. Once I get this finished, I will post questions over the video for you to copy and paste onto a Word document and then complete and submit into the appropriate Dropbox. Okay, go back to the calendar here, so that you should be completing all that on the very first day. And then again, I'm giving you a week and a half here to submit your signed contract by your employer. So you need to have that contract to me by the 21st, which is next Wednesday. Starting next Monday, you need to start logging your hours at your job. So on Monday the 19th, you need to start tracking your hours, and you'll track that week. It goes from the 19th to the 25th, and then you'll submit that time log the following Monday. So you'll see here the start of week 1 starts on the 19th, it ends on the 25th, and you should be submitting it on Monday the 26th, where you will also be starting week 2 of your time logs and recording your hours. So pretty simple calendar, but I just wanted to kind of spell this out for you to show you how it all works. Again, this does go full semester, but if you have made arrangements with me and are submitting some time logs late, just so you know, I will not accept any more time logs from weeks 1 through 7 past October 11th, which is the end of the first block. So you need to have any time logs that you're going to submit from block 1, they need to be submitted to me by October 11th. Okay, so then we go clear through till December, where the last time log you will submit will be December 16th, and then you have the rest of that week to get me your employer evaluation. So again, very simple. It's just up to you to get the work done and submitted. Here is my contact information. Again, you can call me, and my extension's 4011, or you can K-mail me. I really stress the ease of the chat box on the homepage. So I sit on my computer almost all day every day and most evenings. So if I'm available, I'll be logged in, and you can just enter your name and whatever question you have, and I can get back to you instantly if I'm sitting at my computer. So that information, or that is ways you can contact me. And again, for grading information, I have our points spelled out here. Again, this is a pass-fail class, so you need to have a 60% in order to pass. If you have 599 points, you will not pass this class, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so let's look at the documents you will be filling out for this course. First and foremost, you will be completing this contract. Okay, so you will need to download and print off the WorkExperience contract, and you're going to need to fill out all of this information. Okay, it then needs to be signed by you and dated, signed by your parent or guardian and dated, and also signed by your employer. Okay, so this has to be signed by all 3 parties in order for you to enter into this class, and you must include all this information listed up here. So that is the contract that you need to print off, fill out, scan back in, and submit to the Dropbox. So with the contract, and then here's an example of the weekly time log. Okay, you'll fill this out. You can either type this in or print it off and write in the information. Either way is fine with me. For week range, you're going to say maybe this is for week 1, which is August 19th through the 25th. And you're going to say, okay, I should set this up so it's Monday through Sunday. Maybe I'll do that before I upload this video. But so maybe Monday you worked 5 hours on Monday, 6 hours on Wednesday, and 3 hours on Friday. Okay, so you're going to track how many hours you worked each day, and then at the end of the week, you're going to total up those hours, and you are going to sign this. Your employer needs to sign this and date it. And that all needs to be completed for the time log. You could also include your journal on this page. If you want to handwrite your journal, that's fine. You can handwrite it here and scan that in and send it. Or you can just type your journal into the message box of when you submit this to the Dropbox. That's fine too. You must include a journal. That is half the grade for these weekly time logs, so keep that in mind. Okay. So when you're submitting these documents to the Dropbox, I have a separate basket here for each week and for the contract and the evaluation. You must submit the correct time log to the correct date in the correct week, Dropbox basket. And you can either submit these, again, like I said, you can scan them in and attach them as a document that way, or a lot of students have been using their smartphones or digital cameras, and if you can take a clear enough picture of the document and then upload that to your computer and attach it as an image, that works too. So we used to use the fax machine, but unfortunately that is no longer available, so they must be either scanned and submitted or an image taken of the document and attached that way. Okay, then last but not least, we have our employer evaluation. I haven't uploaded this yet just because I don't want to, a lot of students were submitting this way too early, so I will upload this when we get closer to the end of the semester, because that's not it's not due until the end of the semester anyways. Okay, let's go back to the home page here. Again, here's the chat box available for you to ask me any questions that you have. Another form of communication that I will be using throughout the course are the weekly announcements. So check this every Monday. I will have important information regarding what's due that week. For instance, due this week is you should be watching the welcome video, completing the assignment over the welcome video, and having your contract signed and submitted. Okay, and then one last thing, something new that I've started this year is a Employee of the Week spot. So just to kind of highlight each of you and what it is you're doing for your job and the tasks you're responsible for, and just to give you kudos for the good job that you're doing. I will, like I said, highlight a different student or maybe 2 students at a time every week, and just give you a shout out and tell you how good of a job you're doing. So in order to be up for Employee of the Week, you have to have submitted your time log and journal that previous week, and then I'll just kind of randomly choose an Employee of the Week for that week. So let me make sure I covered everything. We went over the contract, the weekly time log, grading, my contact information, the calendar, the video assignment. I think I've got everything covered. So if you have any questions, please let me know either by K-mail or this chat box. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Again, this class is a great opportunity for you to earn credit while you're working. So all I need you to do is keep up on your time log submissions, and you will be perfectly fine in this course. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Other than that, I will talk to you later. Thanks.